Welcome to another pick a card video. So for this reading, the question or the theme that I had in mind was to get any kind of guidance and suggestions over how you should start your day right, and how you could optimize your mornings, and how you could improve some of your habits and patterns that you have with starting your day and what you do first thing in the morning and stuff like that. All right, so this is pile 1, this is pile 2, and this is pile 3. So close your eyes and take a few deep breaths in and out. And when you open your eyes, whichever pile your attention goes to first is most likely the pile that has a message for you. And if your attention goes to more than one pile, then it is likely that there is something in the other pile or piles as well that you need to hear. So pause the video if you need to. Take all the time that you need to pick your pile. So once again, this is pile 1, this is pile 2, and this is pile 3. Let's look at your first card. We have the Ace of Spear in reverse. So the Ace of Spears or the Ace of Wands basically talks about your passion or the initiation of your of something passionate, something that you are excited about, basically an activity or a thing that you are very passionate about, and something that you're very excited about. So with the Ace of Spears, the ace or the number 1 usually talks about beginning and initiation. So with the number 1 and the theme of the reading, that is your morning, I feel like you may be someone who starts your day with the first thing in the morning. The first thought you have is something related to your work or some kind of activity that you have planned or something that you're excited about. And with this card in reverse, I feel like the advice coming through for you is to slow down a little bit and to not let your mind race a lot, and to not get into a huge rush about getting everything done. Even if it is something that you love a lot and something that you're very excited about, I feel like you are being asked to slow down when it comes to your mornings and take things slow, and to trust that you will have all the time and all the resources that you need to do whatever it is that you want to do and you're excited about doing, even later on when you are a little more relaxed and a little more feeling a little more at peace. And so basically what I'm getting from this card for first thing in the morning for you is to slow down a little bit and maybe start off with meditating, or just close your eyes and take a few deep breaths in and out. Go stand in your balcony and look at the birds or look at the trees and drink some warm tea. Basically do things that are calming and start off your day slow and not with a whole lot of fire energy, as is represented by the wand suit. Okay, so let's look at the next card we have for you is ordinariness. So I think with this and this card together, I feel like you're being asked to not pursue your goals and all your and chase your to-do list first thing in the morning with a whole lot of energy and whole lot of rush. So I feel like you need to calm down a little bit, and you need to appreciate the smaller things, like just look at the flowers in your garden, or water your plants, or just take a walk with your dog. So find ways that you can use to calm yourself down first thing in the morning instead of rushing into work and doing all of that. Maybe you could start off with a easy yoga flow, or maybe you could sit down and meditate. Maybe you could listen to some calming music, things like that. Maybe just sit down and have a cup of tea while you listen to some relaxing music. So with this music theme, I'm also getting this, that you may be someone who listens to a lot of fast music or very energetic music. So maybe that is something you might want to change, because music helps us set the tone for our mood and basically set the pace for the rest of our day. So if you are someone who listens to music first thing in the morning, or if you drive to work or commute to work listening to music, I'm hearing this is coming through for you, that you need to change the kind of music that you listen to first thing in the morning, or during the daytime, at least before your day has picked up and you've started doing a few things during the course of your day. I feel like you might want to listen to a little more relaxing, calm music. Maybe try out some peaceful classical music, maybe try out some relaxing binaural beats or things like that. Basically, that will help you calm down your system first thing in the morning, because I feel like this is also coming through for you with this Ace of Spears in reverse with this card, that maybe because of the music that you listen to, you are often put into a little bit more of a aggressive tone, a little bit more of hyperactive mode. So if you are someone who actually has ADHD, or maybe you're just someone who experiences a little bit of anger issues, maybe you're someone who has been struggling with finding peace and finding the ability to focus, so this is coming through for you as well very clearly, that you need to change the kind of music you listen to. Or if you haven't tried this yet already, you might want to listen to some relaxing music to help set the pace for your day and help you focus a little more. This is coming through very strongly for you, that you might want to use music to help you focus, to help you relax. And this might also help you with fixing any aggression issues, any hyperactivity issues that you may have. And once you find this ability to take control of your morning, take control of your day and how you start out your day, you will realize that you are not reacting to situations, and now you're responding. There is a difference between reacting and responding. I feel like you're someone who is in the habit of reacting to things from like the first thing in the morning. Maybe the first thing you do is get very angry, or maybe you get, if you are a parent and if you have children, maybe you're someone who kind of scares off their children with your mood swings first thing in the morning. So maybe you're not aggressive with your children, but your children kind of anticipate that you're gonna wake up and be in a bad mood and yell at them or something, or you are kind of very irritable in the morning. That is also coming through very clearly. Maybe you are aware that you are very irritable, or maybe you're not aware and the people around you are suffering from your extreme irritability in the morning. And so that is something that I'm being asked to bring to your attention, that if you live with someone, then you might want to do some things differently in the morning to not just make the day peaceful and comfortable for you, but also make your household a comfortable environment for someone else, or the other people that live with you. Could be your spouse, could be your children, could be your siblings, or if you are someone who lives with their parents, maybe your parents kind of find you hard to deal with first thing in the morning because you're kind of messy, or maybe you're in a rush and you don't clean up after yourself. So you're being asked to slow down a little bit and take the morning easy. Just take it easy in the morning and slow down a little bit and do things like listen to relaxing music and meditate a little more. Okay, let's look at the next card we have for you. It is the white dress. Okay, so with the white dress, I feel like the theme of simplicity is being emphasized. So with ordinariness and the Ace of Spears and the white dress, you are definitely being asked to focus a little bit more on being peaceful in the morning. I don't know if you noticed, this person in this card is also wearing a white shirt. So maybe with this white recurring theme, I feel like you're being asked to focus a little bit more on feeling a little more peaceful in the morning. And the first thing right off the bat in the morning, you might want to sit down and meditate. There are a lot of guided meditations on YouTube. If you haven't tried them out yet, you might want to. I feel like you are being asked to establish a morning routine, a fixed, stable morning routine that you will stick with for the long. I'm also hearing that you need to drink more water. I don't know why this came through suddenly, but the water thing just came up suddenly. So first thing in the morning, you might want to drink some warm tea or some warm water, or whatever. Take a nice drink in the morning. Drink some juice, drink some water, and hydrate yourself, and that will also help you feel a little more balanced and help you calm down. You might want to go to sleep with a bottle of water next to your bed or something. I suggest you take chamomile tea. Chamomile tea is very good for calming people down. A lot of people use it to calm themselves down. A lot of people drink it before going to bed You could drink it first thing in the morning. Basically, hydrate yourself, meditate more, and listen to peaceful, calming music. Simplify your morning. Go on a walk, go out on a walk, or look out of the window for a while. Listen to something relaxing, listen to some kind of spiritual content first thing in the morning. I think that will really help you out. You are being asked to take your attention off of activity, like get out of the rush and get more into a relaxing routine. All right, so let's look at the other two cards we have for you. So the other two cards that we have for you are the man and the bear. So both of these cards, basically in the Lenormand system, the bear is about someone who is in a leadership position, someone who has things under control, someone a little bit intimidating. And in this deck specifically, there are two man cards. I don't know if you're familiar with this deck. This is the Celtic Lenormand deck. I have a video on this deck. If you're interested, you could just check it out. So basically in a regular Lenormand deck, there would be one man card, but in this deck, there are two cards for the man. And there is one man that is a little bit more of a simpleton, and there is this man over here who is kind of a leader, who has a lot of power, who is very successful. And with these two cards together, I feel like the theme of being in control and being having a lot of responsibilities is coming out. I'm also hearing this, that maybe you're someone who is responsible, who's very responsible, or has a kind of a higher position in the workplace. So you see yourself as someone who has a lot of responsibility and who needs to show up and get a lot of things done. And I feel like you feel a little bit under stress. You feel like you have a lot of responsibilities, more than you are comfortable taking on right now. And I feel like you kind of need to find a balance in your day, find a balance in your morning, and simplify your day a little bit. Find ways to make your life easy and comfortable and enjoyable. Look at what you can do for yourself to involve these things into your day. Another thing that is standing out to me is this water here, and then the message for like hydration. The need for hydration just came up earlier, so I feel like that is another thing that is being emphasized. Just evaluate yourself. Are you someone who drinks enough water during the day? Do you personally think like you get enough water? I'm not talking about you drinking water just when you're thirsty, but do you get like the recommended amount of water during the day? Do you maybe drink somewhere between 2 to 3 liters of water during the day? Are you hydrating your body enough? I feel like once you start hydrating your body, once you fix your diet a little bit and incorporate some vegetables like the cucumber, some vegetables that have a little more of water content in them, I feel like you will see that you are getting a little healthier. So with these two cards, coming back to them, I feel like you feel a lot of stress and responsibilities first thing in the morning, and the first thing you think in the morning is all the things that you need to get done, all the things that you need to do at work. So that is something that you might want to step away from, and the only person who can control your thoughts is you. So this is something that you will have to work on gradually over a period of time. People can't just like change the things they think on a regular basis overnight. So this is something that you might want to consider. What are the first things that you want to give your attention to in the morning? Because the things that you think about first thing in the morning eventually dominate the rest of your day. Pile 1, I feel like you need to hydrate yourself more, listen to pleasant, relaxing, calming music. Simplify your day, do ordinary things like walking your dog and looking at the birds, drink a tea and listen to the birds sing, water your plants, do relaxing, simple things like that don't exhaust you. and I think you will benefit from that. And the first thing in the morning, don't think about all the stresses and all the responsibilities you have, because that will not only stress you out, but then your stress will start spreading in your house, and it will kind of distress the other people around you, and they might find you irritable and moody, and they might be a little bit afraid of your mood swings. So that is something that you might want to think about if you want to make your life and the life of those living with you more pleasant. Okay, so thanks for watching. If the reading resonated, leave a comment and let me know what you took away from this reading, and subscribe to this channel for more such tarot readings. All right, bye-bye. Hello, pile 2. So if you picked the second pile, this is going to be your reading. So let's look at the first card you have. So the first card you have here is the Tower upright. So with the Tower card upright, I feel like there are some major changes that you might have to make to the way you start off your day. And maybe there is something unhealthy about the way that you are conducting your life or your morning right now. I'm talking habit-wise, health-wise. So there are some practices that you may need to change. So the Tower card usually talks about major changes and basically like completely shifting something, completely uprooting something, and collapse of things. So basically, I think you are someone who has a lot of changes that you could incorporate in the way that you start your day. All right, so you might want to look at any unhealthy habits that you have. Let's see what other cards you have. So you have the Six of Pentacles, or the Compromise card, in reverse. So I feel like this is you being told to change certain habits that are like obvious ways that you compromise with your health. I'm hearing health here because with the Pentacle suit here, this is more about physical things. So this is more about your body. This isn't like about a mindset thing. I feel like this is about your body. You might want to exercise more. You might want to go out for a run, go out for a walk. You might want to drink a little more water. You might want to change your diet. You might want to incorporate vegetables into your diet more if that is not something you already do. So with the apple here, your next card is the apple. I'm hearing an apple a day keeps the doctor away. So I feel like with the Tower, this apple card here, I don't want to scare you, but I am kind of sensing a health crisis. So if you are someone who is you are not satisfied with your present health condition, you might want to change your diet. I'm seeing this, I'm like hearing this for you, that you might want to change your diet a little more. You might want to incorporate. For some reason, this green color here is really like standing out to me, and I'm hearing that you need to incorporate vegetables more, and you might want to incorporate fruits more. I feel like you are someone who consumes a lot of red meat, or you eat a lot of sugary food, a lot of junk food, and you are not balancing all the elements in your diet right now. So I feel like there is an emphasis on a little more of vegetarian food, like vegetables and fruits. So that is something you might want to okay, this is also coming through. Are you lactose intolerant? You might want to pay attention on how your body reacts to milk. I don't know why, but this suddenly came up. You might want to pay attention to how your body reacts to milk. For some reason, I feel like maybe your body does not react to milk well, but you are not aware of it. So that is something that I feel like you might want to consider. Just observe how your body reacts to milk. And on a day that you drink milk, eventually during the day, do you feel some kind of discomfort in your abdomen? Do you feel like you are experiencing a little bit of indigestion? So that is something that you might want to look at, something you might want to consider. Soy, okay, this is also coming up, soy. You might want to step away from food that has soy in it. So these are some things that you need to these are some things that you might want to consider. For whatever reason, food is standing out very obviously, very strongly for this pile. You might want to change your food habits. I feel like your food habits, your current food habits, are not serving you very much. And with the tower and the apple here, I don't want to scare you, but I am kind of sensing some kind of a health crisis if you don't make some changes soon. I don't want to scare you again, but just consider this as like a guidance from your spirit guides or the universe or God, whoever you believe in. But I feel like you are being asked to pay attention to your health condition. You pay attention to the food that you eat. All right, so the next card we have for you is the snake. So again, I mentioned this in the previous pile as well. So this card is from this deck called the Celtic Lenormand deck. So if you're interested in finding out more about the deck, you could check it out. I made a video some time back about this deck. So this deck, a regular Lenormand deck would usually have just one snake card, but this deck has two snake cards. And the way that both of these cards are represented in this deck are very different. And with this snake card coming up here, I feel a theme of temptations arising from this card. I feel like you are someone who eats things because you like eating. You don't eat food because you want to nourish your body. You eat because you like eating. So whatever you feel tempted to eat, even if you're not hungry, even if it is not healthy for you, and you're consciously aware that you should not be eating this, you still go ahead and eat it. I feel like you are very prone to falling for temptations, and you eat a lot of sweet things, and you eat a lot of fried things, and a lot of fatty things, and that is something that you might want to stop doing. With the Tower card here, I feel like this is a serious call for you to change your diet. I feel like you get tempted very easily. And I also feel like you need to incorporate more physical activity. I feel like you are someone who plans on doing physical activities. Like you are one of those people who have a gym membership, but you never show up. Or you have a lot of plans and you make these resolutions. I'm going to start working out. I'm going to start doing this. I'm going to start running in the morning and all of that. But you don't do it because you, first thing in the morning, you feel very tempted towards sleeping in a little more. So I think first thing in the morning, you might want to start working out a little bit. You might want to go out jogging a little bit. And I feel with this food thing, again, I feel like you might want to change what you eat for breakfast. Maybe you eat some, maybe you are someone who eats a lot of cereal, or things with that have like a lot of sugars, added sugars and preservatives in them for breakfast, because this reading is about like guidance for you to fix your mornings. I feel like you might want to change your breakfast, and you might want to incorporate like a fruit salad or something for your breakfast, and you might want to start working out a little bit. And I feel like you should try to fight your temptations a little bit more. You might feel a little tempted to sleep in the morning, but that is something that I see that you are being asked to move away from eventually. I know that it might not be something very easy to change right off the bat and like get it over with like overnight, and all this time you haven't been working out, and then suddenly tomorrow you wake up at like 6 a.m. and start going out, start working out, start walking in the morning and stuff like that. I know that may not be very realistic for you, although I won't say that it is very hard, because a lot of people do achieve that. I have seen a lot of people who change their habits overnight, but I'm not telling you that you should feel very pressured to change yourself. I'm just telling you that start making little changes and start working out more, and start incorporating fruits and vegetables in your breakfast. All right, so the next card we have for you is the key. And with this key getting a lot of sunlight and this like spotlight kind of shining on this key, I feel like the key to improving your health is spending a little more time outdoors, spending a little more time in the sun. I don't know if you get enough sun. That is something that you might want to self-evaluate, see just how much time you spend out in the sun. See if you are getting enough sun. Getting sun is very important for maintaining our vitamin D levels, and it's very important for maintaining the health of our bones. So I don't know if you are someone who spends a lot of time out in the sun, but you might want to start spending some time out in the sun. And I also feel like whatever you're hearing from this reading about working out and the exercising thing and the eating thing, the fruits and vegetables for breakfast, and I feel like these small changes are going to be the key for you establishing a healthier morning routine, you establishing a healthier start of the day that will eventually, over time, fix your health a little bit. This is actually not what I got for the previous pile. So this health thing is coming up especially for you. For the previous pile, the reading was more focused on their temperament and their hyperactivity and things like that. But for this pile, the major focus that I'm seeing is your health, your diet, and your physical body, getting exercise, getting sun, and things like that. All right, so pile 2, if the reading resonated, leave a comment and let me know what you took away from this reading. It will make me very happy to know that the reading resonated with someone. And thanks for watching, and subscribe to this channel for more such tarot readings. And thanks for watching again. Bye-bye. Okay, pile 3, so these are your cards. So let's look at what cards you have. So the first is 6 of Cups. Okay, so let's take this card out as well. Okay, 6 of Cups and Totality. So this is the 5 of Wands. So from both of these cards, what I'm seeing is there is more than just one person in both of these cards. You see this person, this trapeze person over here is kind of depending on these two people to get her from one end to the other and vice versa. She's swinging back and forth between these two people, and I feel like you are someone who has been considering certain changes, but you haven't been able to incorporate them, and you are kind of switching back and forth between two different routines for your morning, and you want to do certain things, but you're not entirely doing them. So I feel like you, with this card here, with the 6 of Cups, I feel like you are also someone who is being, well, I'm saying also because this came up for the previous pile as well. So with the 6 of Cups here, I feel like hydration is being emphasized on. So you might be someone who doesn't get enough water during their day. So you might want to start off your day with getting a drink of water. So you might want to start sleeping with a bottle of water next to your bed, so it's easier for you to just reach out and get it, so you don't have the chance to procrastinate and leave it for later. So start off your day with a drink of water. So I also feel like there is certain amount of, with both of these cards, I feel like the theme of being playful. So the 6 of Cards talks about childhood and childhood memories, and and with this card, going along with this card, I'm getting this theme of being playful, being childlike, playing, and basically doing things that excite you, make you happy. So I'm hearing this, that you might want to start off your day with listening to some music that makes you happy, that uplifts you, maybe a kind of music that you feel like dancing along with. So as you're brushing your teeth in the morning or whatever, you might want to just play some nice music that puts you in a good mood and gets you all excited and gets you ready for the day. So that is something you might want to start doing. That will cheer you up during the day, and that will help you start off your day in a relatively more positive note. And whatever note it is that we start off our day on, or whatever energy we put ourselves in the day, it is more likely that you will see a pull towards that energy later on during that day. Okay, so the next card we have for you is the Endurance card. So with the endurance card, I feel like you might want to be a little more patient and slow during your day. I got the same thing for pile one as well. So if that is something you are, I don't know why, but for pile three, I'm seeing some similar themes from both pile one and pile two. So if you felt drawn towards those piles as well, you might want to check them out. So for pile three, I feel like with the endurance card, and again with this two people, multiple people. Actually, there are three people over here as well. But I feel like with this whole multiple people theme that's coming up, I feel like you might want to connect more during the day with people you live with. I feel like you don't give time to the people that you live with enough. You don't connect with your family members enough. Or if you are a parent, you might want to start doing some kind of activity with your children so that you can connect with your children a little better. So that's what I'm getting for you from this card for pile 3, that you need to connect with not just this card, but all of these cards here emphasizing on multiple people. I feel like you are someone who needs to connect with the people that you live with a little more, and you might want to take your day slow and focus on the people around you and hydrate yourself and do things that excite you. Listen to music that makes you happy. All right, so with the moon and the owl here, I feel like you are someone who doesn't go to sleep early enough and you don't get enough sleep at night. So that is something I'm getting. So if you want to improve the way that you start your morning, if you want to work on improving your mood in the morning, or if you are a parent and you see that your children are a little bit irritable during the day, you might want to see if they're getting enough sleep at night. So if this is not about you, then it might be about your children or someone that you are responsible for. You might want to see if they are getting enough sleep and sleep at night. If you want to see, you might want to see if you are getting enough sleep at night. So I feel like the way that you end your day kind of affects your morning. So you might want to go to sleep listening to some kind of, there's a lot of music on YouTube that helps people fall asleep. If you are helps people calm down, if you're one of those people that finds it difficult to go to sleep, I don't recommend that you go right off to taking medication. If you are suffering from lack of sleep, I feel like people develop a dependence on those medications over a period of time. I suggest that before you switch over to trying to medicate yourself to help with your sleeping, you might want to do things like meditate before you go to sleep at night, listen to some relaxing music, and also take a nice shower. There's a lot of water element in some of these cards, so I feel like you might want to take a nice shower at night before you go to sleep. That could help you. You might want to consider that. And those are the things that I'm getting for you. You need to focus on how you end your day a little bit more peacefully, and stop your mind chatter and like quiet your mind down gradually. You in the morning, you might want to connect with the people in your house with a little more. If you are a parent, if you have children, I think you need to be a little more patient with your children in the morning with the endurance here. And you might want to connect with your children a little more, give them a little bit more of your attention. And you might want to start off your day a little more playfully. Listen to music that makes you happy, that uplifts you, music that gets you excited for the day. And once you set that pace right, you will see yourself gravitating back to that mood that you started off your day with. And also the hydration thing. So that was your reading, pile 3. And thanks for watching this video. And if the reading resonated, leave a comment and let me know. And subscribe to this channel for more such readings. Thank you. Bye-bye.